Good morning.
Good morning.
We're truly excited to be here at the Shake and Bake. The bake is back. The mayor walked through the facility back in September and agreed that it was time that we make some upgrades and renovations, and she made that decision to close down the facility. But I can commit today and tell the community that was the right decision. And when they come in today, this afternoon, and see the renovations of this facility, because actually, if you know anything about walking through a facility and seeing challenges, and to walk through this facility even yesterday with her, it was emotional just to see the upgrades. But I can tell you now, I just have to thank everyone for their support of Rec and Park. I want to thank the council members, thank Glenn Dowdy for his vision back in 1982 to say, I want to put something back in my community, something that can always be remembered. And I had a chance to talk to him yesterday as well as had a conversation with him today. And my commitment is that we're going to continue the vision that he had back in 1982 with Shake and Bake. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up our mayor, Mayor Catherine Pugh.
Glenn, come on up here with me.
Yes, ma'am.
First, you all, let's give Reggie Moore a big round of applause. Reggie Moore heads our Parks and Recreation Department. And when I walked through here just about a year ago, Glenn, I was shocked. Because I know the vision that you had in 1982, and I know what this facility was like. And people said, well, you know, we just wanted to stay open. And what I say to people in Baltimore, mediocrity is just not acceptable. And this was below mediocrity. And when I shut it down, you'd have thought I shut down heaven. And I said that, I'm sorry. The roof was falling in, Glenn. The floor was buckled. You were hard pressed to find matching skates in here. The concession stands didn't work. And it just was unconscionable that we thought it was okay for the youth of this community. And let's not leave out the adults, because I'm telling you, when I shut it down, my phone blew up like a fire engine. And people were telling me, you know, we skate there. And I said, but when the roof falls down on your head, who you think is going to be responsible? And I believe that our community deserves the very best. And I know Glenn, when he was a Colt, and I know what his vision was. And this was the place to be. I know friends of mine who did midnight skate. Now, I'm not a roller skater, you all. You got to push me around. Or, you know, I'm one of those skaters, you get on the skates and you just hold your hands out and pray to God you don't fall. But City Council President Jack Young, I know you know. And let me say Comptroller Joan Pratt, I know you know. And I'm thankful to Eric Costello, who breathed in my ear early about what are we doing about Shake and Bake. And to Councilman Pinkett. I want you to know that even at our state level, people were questioning why we would do this, you know, and when were we going to open it back up. And so today it opens back up, but it opens back up under the original vision of the creator, Glenn Dowdy. And I'm so excited that he saw fit to come and be with us today, because he was a man of vision, because they didn't think that we needed a roller rink and a bowling alley in our community. And still, in some parts of our city, we don't have the kind of entertainment that we should have in our neighborhoods and our communities. And I've said very clearly that this mayor is committed to neighborhood revitalization, and communities deserve the same kind of entertainment that we have in other parts of our city and in other parts of our state. Our children deserve this. Adults deserve this. And what I want to commit to you, Glenn, is that we're working on the bowling alley. Because when I walked through here, 70% of the lanes didn't work. They're unfit for people, adults, or children to play in. And so we're going to expand your vision. We're going to fix the bowling alley. We're working on it now. And we're going to do some other things. We got drone camps going on now, you all. And I don't want to say I beg. I entice the media to look at some of the great things that are happening in this city. We're doing some great things, whether folks believe it or not, you know, whether they believe it or not. Forbes magazine said we're among the 10 coolest places for people to live. New York Times said that we are 15 out of 52 cities around the world that you don't want to miss visiting. And so we've got great stories to tell, Mr. President and Comptroller and City Council people. Madam Vice President, thank you for being with us. And we're going to tell those stories. So we're going to push beyond the noise. And we're going to echo. This morning I met with college presidents of universities right here in our city. Think about it. This is a college town, university town. University of Maryland, all of their professional schools are right here in Baltimore. University of Baltimore, Loyola, Morgan State University, Coppin, St. Mary, all right here in our city. And we talked about how do we have conversations and promotions around the greatness of our city and the college and university town that we are. So Glenn, I'm excited that you're here with us. I wanted to give our President of City Council and our Comptroller an opportunity, if you'd like to say a few words, to do so, because we want to hear from the great Glenn Dowdy. Mr. President.
Thank you and good morning. I'm always happy to be here with our mayor, our comptroller, our council people, Vice President Middleton. The mayor has really did an A job in reopening this facility here. Like she said, people was very upset, but they didn't know how deep the danger was skating here in this rink with a roof that was almost falling in. So Madam Mayor, I just wanted to just stand up here to thank you and also to thank Mr. Glenn Dowdy for his vision of having a shake and bake in the city of Baltimore that gave many of my friends opportunities to go skating. Most of them would go skating in I think in Crystal City, no, in Virginia, all the way to Virginia and Philadelphia. And when you open up this, it gave them a home turf. You know, like in football, you have a home field advantage. We had a home field advantage here. And thank you for your vision of Shake and Bake. And we look forward to supporting you, Madam Mayor, and the Department of Recreation and Parks to even beautify downstairs. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Controller.
Good morning. I just have unending gratitude for Madam Mayor Pugh and the Department of Recreation and Parks for your vision to bring this facility back to a top-notch family fun center. And I'd like to thank Glenn Dowdy for your vision, because I am a roller skater. You said you're not.
I'm not as good. So this is
Okay,
so you know, I can run and you can skate.
I can't run.
Right.
I can skate, right. So I just like to thank you and the community for bringing the community together, the young and not so young, and that this be a great center for fun and entertainment. So I'd like to thank the mayor and Glenn Dowdy for your vision. Thank you.
Councilman.
The bake is back. Thank you, Mayor Pugh.
We got to bring the shake back too.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Madam Vice President.
We'll do it together real quick. Just when I walked in this door, I almost had tears. What hope this is bringing back to the community, to the city, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I remember when the place closed as well, I think all of us as council members were just getting calls everywhere. But we had our faith in this mayor that she was going to do something, and it happened so fast. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I just want to first thank the mayor. One, she's inherited a lot that was not her responsibility, but the way, the skill and the energies that she's put into taking those problems that she's inherited them and making them benefits to the city has been tremendous. And I want to say to whoever's listening, to the city, in order for this to be the success that we know it has to be, you're going to have to stop going to Woodlawn and come to Pennsylvania Avenue and I mean it. You know, stop saying that there aren't amenities in our city, that there aren't opportunities in our city, you know, and going around to Baltimore County, Anne Arundel County. No, you can come to Baltimore on Pennsylvania Avenue and skate and then eventually bowl. So show up and shake and bake down here.
Thank you. I just wanted to remind Glenn before he says a few words of what he brought here. This opened in October of 1982. 70,000 square foot structure, 22,000 square foot skating rink, 32 lanes of bowling, and we closed it this fall. Not a year ago, we closed it this fall of 2017. We made major renovations structurally because it was unsafe for our children. It was an unsafe environment. And now our community, as I said, deserves a safe place, an inviting place, quality entertainment, and recreational venue. Today, we're giving the families of Upton, and not just Upton, as the council persons have said, come on, you know, everybody from around the city, come, those of you who can skate, and eventually those who bowl, come right back here. We're really thrilled to reopen this landmark because it is a landmark in this part of the city. So we will be shaking and baking here forever with this new HAVA system, new concession, and kitchen equipment. Everything's brand new, and I can't wait for you all to see it. We've improved the interior lighting, and as I told you, the 500 new skates, we've updated the lobby, and there's a new expandability holiday venue space. And this is for children's birthday parties. This is not cabarets and all of that kind of stuff. This is for our children. Because what we're not going to cause in this community is a crime problem. This is an entertainment opportunity. That's what it was. That's why it was created. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the great, the best, number 35, Baltimore Colt, Glenn Dowdy.
So much. Congratulations. First of all, I'd like to congratulate this young lady for becoming the mayor of Baltimore. Let's give her a round of applause.
Glenn says the Afro-American was actually African American News and World Report. Remember how you and Lydell used to support my newspaper? You used to have he actually had an ad in my newspaper holding the football.
Those were times. Those times were so tough, y'all. Being able to be in this facility in 2018 is all about God, because God makes dreams come true. And when you're connected to God, there's nothing that can attack you. You can just, all you do is just fight it off. All you do is just shake and bake. Because, check it, because you know it's right. But you gotta fight to make it happen. But you need warriors who have a vision. Now this was 1980, not 1982.
1980.
1980, you were writing the articles
Right.
that allowed for me, check it.
Yeah.
When you were writing the articles, my team was exhausted. We were like getting beat up. But then the Afro came out with articles saying that this is gonna be a great jewel for the city of Baltimore, just not the neighborhood, but the city. Her vision back then was on target. So I
think I might
appreciate
still
that.
have that copy of that newspaper.
But let me just say this too. The recreation team that you have
Oh,
is ready to turn the oven up,
they're turning it
because
up.
they're cooking. They got a vision together, they got teamwork. Mr. Moore, who I've had a chance to meet, Rashawn, all of you great folks, it's time. You got the mayor, you got a consciousness of America saying, what are y'all doing in urban areas? Shake and bake is it. This is a model for the country.
Yes.
When you're talking about athletes who were protesting, we wasn't protesting in 1982, we were building this. Because we didn't just talk, we got it done.
Yes, you did.
And we got it done. Now check this out. Do you all know, how many of you all know how old Shake and Bake is? Who knows? Take a guess.
Oh, we know
Anybody?
now. Y'all can add. I know the comptroller.
In October, it'll be 36 years old. But let me let you know this, that the content, pretty much 100%, I would say 95% of everything that you see that was built here was built by African American contractors. And this baby is still standing strong. All right. You can feel it. Check this out. You can feel how, when I come in here and I feel the energy from your staff, and I feel what Shake and Bake was back in 1982, and I'm feeling it now. There's something special going on, y'all. There's something special going on. NFL, y'all better check this out. NBA, y'all better check this out. Major League Baseball players that got foundations, people that are talking about, I'm protesting, I'm staying. come to Shake and Bake, protest with folks coming here to use this facility as how you can have your foundation rock, how you can have your foundation shake and bake. No more excuses. No more excuses, y'all. Shake and Bake is turning the corner, and it's the new Shake and Bake. Make no mistake, Mayor Pugh knows how to shake and bake.
Absolutely. So y'all, this is really cool right here, but I want to take you inside so you can see the new floor, the 500 new pairs of skates. And again, I want to thank Glenn. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
This is the best roller skating floor in the world. Ask any skater about Shake and Bake's roller rink floor, and they will tell you you got to go to the bake if you want to skate.